In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to add some custom colors in your color palette or in your map. So far you had this color map symbology where you can see the standard colors that show up in your this legend, right? Now, if you keep this color scheme or symbology scheme and go to the layout to create your final map, in the legend you will see these sort of color patches, which are mostly black, are added automatically, and those are kind of empty or zero. And that's because it's reading the kind of a 0 to 255 grayscale values, as you can see there, rather than the unique class values. To read the unique class value in the symbology, you need to go to the primary symbology and change into unique values. And that will change the color, or it will take the individual classes. And you can see I've chosen the field, or automatically the land cover class field is selected, and because I have typed in all the information here, the color scheme remains intact. But here's the thing, if you have not completed this information, so your field is incomplete, or you have kind of typed in not exactly the way it shows up in the website, it may not automatically take all these information. So if you go back to the layout now, you can see the legend is nicely colored. But let's say in case you did not, let's say, typed in developed, comma, low intensity, you just typed in develop low intensity or low intensity develop, right? How do you change the color scheme? Well, this USGS has also released the HEX values, which is the color code for each of these colors. And this is like the one of the websites that I use for my Python course, where there is this list of the HEX values for each of the land class and color scheme. And you can see these values are called HEX values. So these are kind of values that designate what color it will relate to in the land use table. So we can just copy this code and add it in the symbology to get the same color, because all the HEX values across the domain is the same. So to do that, let's say, and I've copied this information for you in a text file, so in here, and let's say I want open water, and this is the HEX value. I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to double click on this patch, color patch, and this is where the HEX value will go. You can see it's the same HEX value, it's just in uppercase versus lowercase. I'll click OK, and this automatic color will go. Let's change a value. You can see how that changes. So one of the biggest class is, let's say, deciduous forest, which is this one. Let's first change into, I copied it. Let's change into just a random something yellow. Okay, so you can see it's yellow. Now I want to change into the exact color. So I copied it from this text file, deciduous forest, the standard color, pasted it here and clicked OK, and you can see it changed into the color I need. So in this way you can actually just let's say Google HEX values, so HEX values, and their HEX values are everywhere. HTML uses HEX values, so you can pick and choose your HEX values, and these are the HEX values. So you can create your own color palette or color scheme